This project contains a 12-video series of teaching videos. Project aims to show new teaching strategies to English teachers. While watching these videos, we see 9 different teachers with their unique teaching styles.
Teachers aims to improve students' language skills by intensively working on communication skills and encourage them for critical thinking. Teacher Andrea Eckelberger tries to build English literacy with a class consisting of adult emergent readers. First thing they do is creating a class-generated story. They are starting with working with whole story and continue to lesson working with parts of story. After they finish, teacher tries to help students recognize word order and sight words.
What way is this? Three. Everybody. Three. What about this? Down. Left. Good. Left. Up. Right.
They also take a look at sound and spelling relationships. For the last part, they return to the working on whole story.
TH and so number 3. Cha. And
T H.
yeah.
Betsy prefers going from highly structured phrases to open-ended ones. This is a sort of scaffolding.
I'm sick. I have sick. My stomach.
I know coming to work today.
No. No comment.
See you tomorrow.
During the guided practice stage, the teacher reads sentences aloud and the students followed along. This method ensures the students learn the correct pronunciation of each word while improving their comprehension skills.
Family. My supervisor at work. Now, I want you to repeat one time just for pronunciation. Then we will talk about the vocabulary, okay? Everybody, I use the phone to call my friends, my family.
Of our community? Woodbridge. Woodbridge. What is community? What is a community? All the people living, working, going to school, having fun, all together. All the people all together.
Susan Watson starts lesson with a whole group activity. She gives introduction and observes students during activity. Later on, she uses likability grouping and breaks students into small groups according to their language level. For the next activity, she used cross-ability grouping. Peer learning is mostly seen in this stage. Finally, whole groups work together. All of the students are active and involved.
Of places in our community. What is the name of a hospital in our community? What is the name of a hospital?
Suzanne Gilchrist McCurdy gives each student a picture of herself, and she tries to teach them past tense by talking about her life.
Tell you a story about me.
Okay.
In 1972, I was born. Yep. And you can hold that up, okay? Thank you. In 1977, I started school. I went to kindergarten.
For the listening activities, it is better to go with task-based activities as it is hard to focus on a specific input while listening. Repetition on listening material is also significant. Jessica Jones opens the video and wants students to focus on some specific information.
This is a video of 3 people who have all traveled to different countries. Okay? And what I want you to listen for first is where have they traveled or lived, and what surprised them.
There are many ways to promote oral skills. Some of them are TPR, lineups, matching activities, chain activities, games such as Fleischwörter game, interview grid mingles, or poster presentations. In the coming footage, we are taking a close look at one of them, being lineup activity. It is to improve word order understanding and the stresses on words.
The, big T. So you will be, at the front of the line. So listen and tell me which ones are stronger. On Friday, we go to the hardware store. On Friday, we go to the hardware store. Yep. On Friday, we go to the hardware store. Good job.
In George Schooley's lessons, we see that pre-reading activities help students brainstorm ideas and come with new ones while also recalling the past learnings. Jigsaw reading is also vital while developing reading skill. George Schooley uses jigsaw reading in two parts. One of them comparing predictions to actual reading, and the other one is focusing on details by using graphic organizers.
So we're going to read these right now, and you're going to read all of them?
No.
Which, just the one for your group. And what are you going to do with this paper here? Yeah, you're going to look for your trait and then fill out the traits for your order. Thank you, birth order.
Beginner-level learners may need more visuals and physical stimulants such as body movements and games. Carly Booth encourages the use of TPR, total physical response, to her students in order to teach them vocabulary in a specific subject such as body parts as in the video.
Knee. Please point to your knee. Knee. Please point to your knee. Okay, let's look at the top with your pencil. Please take your pencil. We're going to write the vocabulary on the picture. Let's look at this first one. What is this? What is this? Head. All right, with your pencil, please write head. H-E-A-D. Head. Okay, let's... Okay. You know that for your other lessons or your other assignments, we've used this basic organizer where you put the topic sentence in the middle, okay? Think of 4 or 5 ideas, and you use that to create your paragraph, okay? This one is going to be a little more complex, okay? So we're going to use a different type of graphic organizer. This one actually has a name. It is called a Venn diagram.
Effective grouping may depend on several factors: birth order, level of students, content or theme, objective, or likability are some of the fundamental reasons to form a group. Let's look at likability grouping, which is formed according to the similarities of students.
Just stand up, because we did a lot of sitting in this class. Now, let's have different partners, okay? This time, I want to have Florizelda. I would like you to work with Zahida over there. Tazim, could you work with Monica, okay? And Lesbia and Albin, okay? Over here. So over there, Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Now I want you to practice calling your supervisor. You can say Mr. Walter. You can say somebody else. Okay?
Okay.
You can make
What happened in 86? Played basketball. Yep. Come on up, Mohammed. I started playing. Yeah. What happened in 1988?
Critical thinking requires some abilities like comparing and contrasting, identifying assumptions, interpreting, synthesizing, etc. And tasks that we choose should aim at those skills. We have categorizing tasks, activities using grids, and graphic organizers such as Venn diagram, T-chart, timeline, or tree diagram. We will see an interview grid activity that promotes critical thinking with open-ended questions.
Come here. That's good too. Okay, so we are going to count off 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
And number ones, you are going to have the paper. So number 1 will ask the questions. Number 2, you are going to speak English. The answers. Answers. And then number 1, write the answers.
Why is your address?